start the recording. Welcome to part 3 of my Satisfactory playthrough. And for anyone who doesn't know, obviously we'll be going for coal power today and just trying to get as far as you possibly can, all things considered. I've only had this roll open for like 5 minutes, so things are running and operating pretty goddamn smoothly. God, 4 fucking years now.
Hello there.
In fucking sanity. Insanity. Also, hello there, Nam. But also, on top of that, YouTube. If you haven't seen it already, my the cutout section of me actually telling the story of my love life is now actually on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and watch that and enjoy the trauma that I have experienced for 4-ish years by that point. Hopefully speaking, it'll be good to do so. I forgot to set up a command though to instantly link it. I should actually do that. Yeah, I'll come up with a command that like literally lets me
Thanks, Seth, for teaching me how to set up my chatbot.
I don't know if you actually managed to do it or not, Epic. Obviously, I showed you a screenshot on how I do it, but yeah, I don't know if it actually works for you as it is. I will preface though that once again, I have told that story before in a different Satisfactory playthrough, but that was when a lot of my stuff was still broken, my OS was corrupted, I had a worse mic, my motherboard was still fucked up, and I had so many programs going on that it just made everything terrible. So for what it's worth, this newest version is the cleanest, best version there possibly is. So all things considered, it's probably gonna be the last time that I like go super ridiculously in depth, unless I don't know something happens that makes me update the story in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, okay. So let me at the very least double check on 1 or 2 things here, and that is my reinforced iron plates. I'm making 20 by the minute now, which is absolutely glorious and sexy. I believe I'm making 8 rotors by the minute. I think it is 8 by the minute, I believe. I have 1 click. Yes, 8 rotors by the minute. So that should be fine, because honestly, rotors are not anywhere near as necessary, all things considered. But then there's copper. Eventually I have to tear that down and make it compact, because I do have, compact stuff to work with, but I'll tear that down after I set up coal power, so coal power can start operating. I'll tear that down when I finish setting up for steel, because when I have steel operating, I'll give that time to backlog, and I'll tear that shit down and repurpose that in a cleaner layout, and we'll go with that. But obviously, there's no such thing as wasted time right now. The only thing that's being wasted is solid biomass, which even then, I have more than enough to last me a long time. I believe, all things considered, if I want to burn all my energy, it is 60 by the minute. So, in theory, I've got roughly 3 minutes per stack, and I've got, I think, 20 stacks in here. So I've got over 2 hours. I've got roughly an hour's worth of time in, like, extreme worry. I have an hour worth of time before I have to worry about that. So in an hour, I hopefully should have coal power set up, and it should be all said and done. There is no solar in this game, crazy. There is biomass power, obviously right there. There's coal power, which I'm building to right now. There is geothermal, and then there is fuel, and last but not least, there is nuclear. So there are 5 options, none of them are solar. Mostly due to the fact that the solar cycle is very, very fast. So if they made solar, it'd be kind of messy, all things considered. But beyond that, let me go ahead and get all the hydrates out of the way as well. Like I said, there's no such thing as wasted time in this game. Every time something is crafting, it is optimal time nonetheless. Thank you for the hydrates, Crazy and Nam. And Crazy, congrats on the first one to swallow for tonight. Ever so barely beaten Nam, edging himself out. I imagine Nam was waiting his turn just so he didn't feel the shame of constantly being first. But oh well. Okay. I think what I'm going to do to make this super simple is I'm going to just start ramping down. And I instantly fell down. Alright, that's fine. That's fucking fine. I was going to start ramping down with all the concrete that I had. But, oh well. I should not have done that because I'm really risking dying, because if I take any damage at that point, I would have died. Also, this is the power of Blade Runners. so fucking good. Not Cyberpunk Blade Runners, though, because they're complete utter ass. Literally ass. Go. I mean, listen, the problem is crazy is that fucking Cyberpunk is such a mid 6 out of 10 game anyway, so like, I don't know why people like it so much. It's ass. It's terrible. It's trash. It's garbage. Everyone who says they like it are fucking lying to themselves. Either that or they're playing with a shit ton of mods. Alright, so now I have access to coal power, which I technically didn't need that, believe it or not. I technically didn't need that because I already had coal generators slapped on top of here, but I did just because I can.
Scanner. Water is also necessary to run the
yeah, but JG is fucking insane now. We have already been over this. JG is literally ballistically bad. Like,
to assist with
he is using
locating and
confusion
identifying
unto
water,
himself.
Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
I mean, where am I wrong, Agent? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. If I go with that one... Oh, I guess I could just do it like this. If I go with this... Yes, I do have my rampage. Actually, okay, hang on. I think I fucked it up a little bit. Okay, so I go with that. Okay. And then I go to this side right here. There we go. Yep. Oh, I never watched it. What's your point? This might be a little too far, all things. I'm actually going to go 2 meter ramps. Fuck it. I'm just going to go 2 meter ramps. Okay, 2 meters. There it is. 2 meter ramp. There we go. That's why my mind said, down by 4. That's why my mind said that. Let me go with extensions. Because yes, that is the degree of stupidity that I have these blueprints all laid out. I have no concrete. I need all the concrete. Especially because I'm also going to do that for up top as well. Oh, you know, fuck it. I'm just not gonna make this that complicated. Keep that simple for now. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. It's fine. Grab all the concrete that I need. For real though, honestly, a massive amount of my complaints with Cyberpunk literally just comes down to the fact that it's gonna sound really dumb, but it really just throws you into the world without, like, helping you navigate it that well. And by that I mean, like, they'll just throw all the events at you and all the activities and not, like, ever, like, say, hey, this would be a good idea for you to do this, or this would be a good idea for you to do this. And that mainly stems from my experience with Saints Row, because Saints Row, even though that game throws you into the world with, like, open options and everything, it walks you through every single activity to be like, hey, this one gives you money, this one gives you rep, this one gives you materials or, like, equipment and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, so, like, at the end of the day, you now understand that all these activities, well, yes, there is a crap ton of them. At the same time, there is, like, a logic behind them. Meanwhile, Cyberpunk just kind of throws you to the wall and just goes like, oh yeah, by the way, there's 97 activities for you to do. Good luck. Why are they not? Why are they not aggroed on me?
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification
Why are you
and
so
potential
passive?
countermeasures.
I am not saying you were passive. What the fuck? Okay, so now you're gonna be pissed off at me? That actually explains so much. Now are you mad at me? Yes, now you're mad at me. Okay, wow, that... I don't know, what? I never... What? No, I don't have the fucking Xenobasher, so my reach is shorter. I don't remember ever changing the game to passive, so I don't know why the fucking had it on passive. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last but not least. Right there. Okay. And then technically these are too short for me to build coal underneath, but I'll figure that out. I'll figure that the fuck out. Technically I should have done 4-meter ramps, but it's fine. It's fine. Another one in the stone? No, it's not. Okay. Also, another reason why my biggest complaints go with Cyberpunk literally comes down to the fact that the character customization is awful in that game. And not in the sense of, like, it doesn't give you control, but legitimately, the only options you have is, coked up drug dealer or recovering drug dealer. Those are the only, like, visual aesthetic options that you have in that entire fucking game, and it pisses me off. For a game that literally touts itself to claim to be like, yeah, we give you all the creativity in the world. It's like, okay, so why can't I wear like a cute dress? Or why can't I make my face look like a goddamn anime waifu? Or why can't I make my fucking guy look like goddamn JoJo? Like, why? You're damn right I am, Nam. You're damn fucking right I am. Again, it's the world that sense close. It's just like, I get it. The whole theme of Cyberpunk is, well, Cyberpunk. So it's like, it is what it is. But you would think for a game that touts itself so much for creativity and like freedom of player choice, it's like,
flora does not seem to show
well,
much
can you at least let us
potential for use.
dress up and look how we want
Its
to look?
mycelial
Like,
network
come
is
on,
worth
pretty
further
please.
investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification.
Like, if I want to
and
look like a
potential
goddamn model,
application.
can I look like a model? Can I not look like I'm literally recovering from a 37-year fucking drug high? Come on. There you go. Oh, speaking of, I'm loving going back to Leaf Green. I'm so loving going back to Leaf Green and Fire Red. I'm playing Fire Red right now. But it's so much fun just revisiting old Pokemon. It's also fun to remember how brutal old Pokemon used to be, just with like no fucking hand-holding on the EXP share and shit like that. My fucking nephew, though, he did a dumb already because I knew he was gonna do a dumb already. Obviously he's a goddamn child, but, he didn't understand the concept that, when he told me that he already evolved his Nidorino into a Nidoking, literally off of, Gym 2, where he literally just went right through Mount Moon, I had to tell him, as I'm like, oh, by the way, I hope you know your Nidoking is now trash. And he was so fucking confused, I had to tell him, as I'm like, yeah, you know, Stone Evolutions didn't used to learn moves. Like, at all. I didn't do a quick Google search, though, because, apparently in Fire Red and Leaf Green, Nidoking does learn 2 moves by level up. And that is, I forget what the first move was. Oh, Thrash. It was Thrash and Megahorn. But that's it. And whatever you evolved Nidoking with is now his moveset beyond those two moves. So it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, by like Gym 4, your Nidoking is gonna get absolutely destroyed. Also, he didn't understand the concept of money is limited in that game because, unlike in the future games, there is no rebattler system. There's no way to make quick money. Also, the random items on the ground are not like spawned occasionally. They just are one-time grabs and that's it. So my nephew's experiencing the wonderful world of old gen Pokemon in the most brutal of ways. Oh, and he also learned that TMs are one use only because he taught it to his Nidoking. He gave it Water Pulse that Misty gave him, and then he instantly was like, oh, it's gone. It's like, yeah, it is gone. It's gone forever. Congrats, you dumb fool. I just love, like, experiencing the new gen Pokemon players through my nephew being like, oh, you sweet summer child. You don't understand how easy you have it. You just don't comprehend the, like, literal fucking ease that the games hold you with now. Oh, actually, I do need that blue one because I need a power shard. No, you're not, Reaper. My bot is. My bot beat you to it. I need overclocking. I don't need it because all my blueprints already have overclocking automatically set in them, but just to have it.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible.
Do I have more
Note,
twos? No, I don't.
power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Mark 2 minor is on this one, right? No. It's advanced steel production, that's what it is. Okay, so here's what I might do. Yeah, actually, I'll knock this out. I'll knock this out. Because I can craft almost all of that very easily. Okay, and then steel ingots. Oh, I need 150. Okay. I need iron ore. Yeah, I kind of figured that question was going to be a very, 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 very big one. I'm just curious. It was something that occurred to me. That I was like, I'm definitely sure that many of us have a crap ton of games and stuff that we just have never finished because we either start it, don't have time, or we start it and we have no desire to actually finish it. Silk Song, you're weak to get through, let alone Path of Pain, the original. I mean, listen, ma'am, listen. Silk Song ain't nothing compared to Path of Pain, okay? It is nothing compared to Path of Pain. I say, having only played about 7 hours of Silk Song. God, I'm still so upset that I haven't continued Silk Song. I'm still so fucking upset that I've not had time to continue Silk Song. Oh, more accurately, I've had the time, but every time I, like, go to boot up my PC and being like, alright, what am I going to relax with today? It's not Silk Song. It's literally like, well, I can't relax with Silk Song because Silk Song is a game that I still haven't, like, actually, have to learn and play properly to actually finish them. Versus Monster Hunter, Satisfactory, Infinity Nikki, Borderlands 4, like all those games are just like, I mean, those are games that, like I can just play and enjoy however much I want, you know? God, man, you finished Alpha Sapphire? Legends Arceus, I can loosely accept you not finishing, only because Legends Arceus is such, like, so different compared to, like, normal Pokemon games, in comparison. But, like, Alpha Sapphire was so fucking good. Still, like, the pinnacle of remakes when it comes to the Pokemon games. So with that. Look at that. I'm gonna go get 200 rotations, or at least a good chunk of them. I know I don't have all 200 yet, but I do have them very closely. Yeah, very close. the question remains that, like, obviously we're not going to get quote-unquote remakes of those games anytime soon, but I wonder if we'll ever get re-releases of those games on, like, emulation, stuff like that on the Switch too. Which, speaking of, if no one watched Pokemon Day, I am fucking excited. For not only this year are we gonna get Pokemon Champions, finally, we're gonna get Pokemon Champions. But then we're also gonna get Pokopia in literally 5 days. And then on top of that, we actually did get a first glimpse at Gen 10. Actually, fucking crazy. I am hesitant on them, Agent. Here's why. I like their starting designs. Don't get me wrong. I do like their starting designs of Brout, Pombon, and Gekwa. I actually do like them. They're actually really, really cute. My big problem is, though, is that Brout is not Rowlet, Pombon is not Litten, and Gekwa is not Sobble. That's kind of where my problem lies right now, is that we've kind of already had a lot of these Pokemon the way they are already. I think Pombon is the easiest one where they can go like, hey, we haven't done a Doge Fire Starter yet. That one is true. We have not had a Doge Fire Starter. But we already had a Bird Grass Starter, literally Rowlet, all the way to Decidueye. And then we already had technically it is a gecko. It's not a chameleon like Sobble was. But at the same time, Sobble, when it evolved, it didn't go the chameleon route. It went the, it went for some reason, well, it technically did go the chameleon route, but it went the chameleon route in a weird way where it became a fucking sniper and a humanoid sniper at that. So it's like, okay, you have a second chance here to make the lizard Pokemon an actual fucking lizard this time. Because that's my other problem. That's my other problem right now. Because, again, they ruined it for the past 3 goddamn generations. Stop making them humanoid and stop putting them on 2 fucking feet. I will always use Sprigatito as the best example of this because Sprigatito is literally a goddamn cat and then it evolves into Torracat and fucking, I'm forgetting the name, Meowscarada, which are literally just fucking humanoid furry bait. Literally. And I'm just like, please, Pokemon, you can make such good designs out of these. You don't have to go for furry bait. You're better. You're better than Digimon here. You don't need Booba to pull people in. God damn it. But, I'm excited though. I'm super fucking excited. Especially because, during the first look trailer, obviously, which by the way, obviously not in-game, technically speaking, a lot of it was like cinematic as all fuck. I already off the rip was like super excited for how good it looked already. And then someone put a screenshot next to it versus Scarlet and Violet, and I was just like, oh, I knew it was better. I knew it looked way better, but I didn't know it looked that much better, you know? Like, actually seeing the comparative difference is like, ooh, Scarlet and Violet is going to get even worse looking as time goes on because of that, and that alone. It's kind of funny to me. Oh, I don't need it. Up. Alright, so I
Milestone
need a
reached.
single
The
Mark II miner
Mark
for now.
II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure.
Yeah, except you guys still haven't fixed
Unfortunately,
it, where
setting up
you
the
won't get
production
back
of
a portable
advanced steel
miner.
parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions.
Oh, wow,
it would
Tokyo
only
Revengers,
demotivate
huh?
you.
That's actually a little crazy that you actually started that and never finished it. Yeah, so it's normal to be 120 at the end of the day. So, yeah, I just need to do that. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm a little shocked at Harry Potter there, Reaper. Only because I would have imagined that everyone and their fucking mother would have watched the goddamn movies all the way through. Hogwarts Legacy, you know something really weird about Hogwarts Legacy is that I was in that same boat where like I was having a fuck ton of fun with that game, and then I just put it down and I never went back. I don't know what it was about the game, but like I was like, this game's a whole lot of fun. I'll continue playing it tomorrow. Never booted it back up ever again. I cannot explain as to why. I don't know. I don't know what happens. All I know is that I know for a fact I started it, and then I just never, ever finished. In a very weird way. BDSP is BDSM. Okay, well, technically it depends on your definition of Odyssey, because technically speaking, I also haven't finished Odyssey, theoretically, because of the fact that, what's it called? You could technically consider finishing it as collecting all the moons. And if you do that, then I still haven't finished Odyssey. But if you mean just the story, I recommend going back to Odyssey. It's so much fun. It's fucking fun. It's great. Okay, hey, I'm with you with Pokemon Snap, though. I liked Pokemon Snap, don't get me wrong. It was very cutesy, it was very funsy. But there was something about, like, just being on rails and just taking pictures of Pokemon, hoping that the game actually gave you a proper score, is that, like, it was annoying. It was very annoying. Like, not even gonna lie, it was kind of painful to just sit there and be like, hey, did you give me a good enough score to 5-star? Oh, no, you didn't? Get the fuck out of here. The fuck is Professor Calamitous, man? I feel like I'm drawing a dumb here, which I probably am. Oh, Jimmy Neutron villain. Oh yeah, I don't fucking remember that shit at all. I barely remember Jimmy Neutron at all. The only thing that I remember from Jimmy Neutron is the fucking movie where they played It's the End of the World and We Know It. That's literally it. That's all I know about Jimmy Neutron. I don't want to say I didn't like Jimmy Neutron. It was one of those shows that was like, it was decent for like for like a one-off joke, I guess. But like, I don't know, something about that show just never really like worked in my mind, if that makes any sense. I don't really know if there's any other way to say that. And now finishing up to have beautiful, gorgeous. Yes, that is her name as a daughter. That's. Hey, first off, congrats on the pun. Second off, what? Cartoons were different back then. Cartoons were so different back then. I think one part of the reasons why Jimmy Neutron never stuck with me though was strictly due to its art style. That CGI, like cinematic art style, was just never it for me, honestly.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
Crazy, Siki just stretched me out. Second time today. It wasn't ancient this time though. Alright, Mark II Minor, just put that there for now. That is 120, just confirm it. Yep. Okay, which means that each of these coal miners are 3 each, so I need 4 of these. Need 4 fluid buffers. And that should be good. Okay. And we'll start to work with that. Oh, so that means I'm gonna need 4 water stractors. And we go from there. Same here, Reaper. There's plenty of YouTube videos that I start and just don't finish because they obviously lose attention span because I know for a fact that I'm not worth a damn. But still, nonetheless. Alright. Let's get back to work. I'm generally wondering one day if, this can sound really bad, But I'm kind of wondering if one day, like, I should cut off my, my current uploads on my YouTube channel and spin off to a completely second, that is called attention span, Reaper. Because that means you weren't paying attention to the video long enough, and then you changed your attention to something else. That's literally attention span. That's literally the definition of attention span. Like spin off from this channel and start a complete VOD only channel once I start making better content or something like that. I don't know. It's just food for thought, essentially speaking. I'm also gonna need a ton of reinforced iron plates. I need Mark 2 to stretch out over there. Oh, I need modular frames also, never mind. I need modular frames. Alright, so rotors and modular and reinforced iron plates are fine as they are. Jimmy Carl's she or shot Professor Clemens was her father. I mean, to be fair, I don't remember what this guy is at all, period. Let alone do I have any comparison whatsoever to say like, oh, that dude produced that girl, I guess. Then again, the thing that comes to my mind now, if you've seen Grown Ups, the fucking movie, the Adam Sandler movie, it's one of the few Adam Sandler movies that I have actually watched and I kind of giggled at occasionally. But there's one dude in there who apparently like gets like laid all the goddamn time. I think he's had like 5 wives or something like that. And he has 3 daughters. 4? 3 or 4? I think it's only 3. I think it's only 3. 2 of them are like literal supermodels, and one of them is fugly as all fuck like him. Like, it literally, that was the gag joke, is that this dude somehow laid either 2 fucking supermodels, and they've got like those genes like crazy, and then the third one probably was like an appropriately matched individual to him, enough to produce the fugly daughter. Yes, it's a goddamn sexist joke about beauty standards, but at the same time, it was played off for the lulz. So it's kind of like, okay, I can kind of accept that a little more. I get 50 per, so let me grab 4 stacks here. Oh yeah, that's the other reason why I technically should lay out the copper here soon, is because I'm going to need to get iron sheets, or copper sheets, for the piping. Alright, set 200 for that to go. In the meantime, let me swallow for agent and then stretch for crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, agent. And let's see what I got me for the second stretch of tonight. Oh, like I said, I don't really have that much in me tonight. Miraculously, I'm actually extremely stressed and tight tonight. I don't think I would be that bad, but God, I really am that tight. Ugh. Thank you for stretching me, though, crazy. I always enjoy being stretched multiple times in a single sitting. Then I go grab rotors, which I don't think I'll have enough rotors, but at least I'll have enough to work with, all things considered. And then we'll go from there. But also, this is going to be the proof of why I love this game of blueprints. I get it, for all intents and purposes, blueprints are a minor cheat code, but still. Best you can find Professor and Beautiful on the same screen. I mean, that's fine. That already is fine enough, Nam. I'm willing to bet that I just have never seen either. Because, again, Jimmy Neutron just wasn't for me in that case scenario. Oh! I don't know why that just reminded me. Well, I think it's because I was going to spin off into it. Nam! Did you hear that there's a fucking Gen 10, comic now out? Yes, it's Fem Ben 10. And I believe they aged her up, so she's not 10 fucking years old. She's now, like, in high school, I think is what it is. Or she's at the tail end of middle school, one of the two. And it's interesting, I'll say that, because at the very end of the first comic, which is the only comic that's out right now, is only the first comic, is that the Omnitrix ain't a fucking watch. It's not. It's like a symbiote. And I'm kind of curious to hear as to what the fuck happens there. All I know is that the first chapter got released, I think, like a week ago, and it's interesting. Fanfic. Man, you really think Fem Ben can ever be canonical? Especially when they are literally working on the new Ben comic right now. I lost my momentum. Grab me some cable. Alright, let's head down and start building. Building what I can, all things considered. I don't care for damage. My knees will recover. If my legs recover after furious pounding, my knees can recover. It's fine. Actually, maybe no, I should have raised it by one more because the water extractors are going to have to go out level here. I guess I'll build water extractors this way. Okay. So, I need to grab this and work through here. Boop. Okay. I believe I only needed 2, but I'll do 3 just in case. Water extractors. Oh, actually, yeah, apparently now it's a fucking symbiote. I'm so curious about that. It's interesting that that's the route that they're going. Alright, let's nudge this along, this away. Actually, let's nudge it over because I'd like the 2 center way to be clear, but other than that, there's no necessity for anything else. Technically speaking, that'll work. Actually, let's push it further a little bit more just because, inevitably when I go to expand, that's gonna need all the space that I can get. Okay. Three. 4. Beautiful. Okay. It's a super quick read though, because of the factor that it is only a single chapter. I think it's like 20 pages, technically. One off. Beautiful. One off. Beautiful. And then last but not least, one off. Oh, goddammit. Or, hear me out, Reaper. You finish One Piece. Read an actually good story for once. Alright, so that's all set and ready to go. All things considered. Now just put down the water extractors. Okay, so typically it would overlap, but I don't know if that'll actually break anything. Does One Piece have Yuri? Depending on how you look at it, technically, yes. Technically. Agent, shove more fluids down my throat. You'll think about it. You'll think about Yuri. I mean, I'm pretty sure you think about it all the goddamn time. You have proven that very, very, very much so. jump pad, resources, vehicle, enhanced security. Let's just mark 3. There we go. I am wondering. I probably should. I mean, again, depends on how you look at it. Technically, the entirety of New Kama Island could be classified as Yuri if you want to think about it that way. Technically. No, Nam, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Or at least I'm like 89% sure you have no idea what I'm talking about, because that would be kind of crazy if of all the things you know about New Kama Island. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. You actually know a little bit about it. New Kama Tempo. If you remember that terminology, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know nothing else about it except that it's New Kama Tempo and it comes from a specific character. And I do mean specific, like he is currently the only person who uses it. Oh, I think you got it. I think when I said he, I think I said he. Okay, that's fine. I just don't want to phasing into the thing here. Right there. Good. Nope.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging
Nope.
your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities.
Logistics.
Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
What the fuck? Bentham? That Bentham? What the fuck is Bentham? Actual question, but also correct. That is correct. Yes, you did get it. What the fuck is Bentham? Oh wait, hang on. I need to set up the. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. Let me actually. You know what? Yes. I don't believe so. I'm pretty damn sure that's not his actual name. Oh, it is! When the hell did I learn his actual name? I don't remember it at all. Then again, I will tell you right now, he never says it ever again. Oh! That's why! That's why! They only gave him a real name in English because they didn't want to give him just Bon. It literally says his official English name, so it's literally only in English. Oh! Why did they give him a name in English? Why? Yeah, his name is Bon Cray. Well, technically speaking, it's Bon Cray. But obviously, because Japanese can't really phonetically differentiate between R's and L's, we just pronounce it as Calais. Oh, because he does have an epithet. His epithet is Bentham of the Wild. Ah, okay. So they gave him an actual name in English as Bentham, but that's just his epithet. Oh, interesting. Huh. I don't remember that shit at all. Period. Absolute period. Hi, Kitty. Also, how absolutely dare you? How dare you torture literally everybody here? Make them suffer my. Kuneko-chan, daisuki no anata. Speaking of One Piece, see, this is what I mean. People need to fucking finish good stories, goddammit. I'm actually gonna put it there just so I can get the measurement correct. Okay, so in this case, let me put this here. That is weird. Dead wrong, kitty. I will not stand for such slander. That one. Logistics, organization, I need 5. Oh, it's not actually a line. Ew, gross. Oh, but then that won't happen. Ugh, yeah, no, I do need to... I need to fucking push it back a little further. Confusion. Actually, what am I talking about? We just have to do this. There. Switch then. Let go. Right there. Okay. Switch then.
Fixit pipelines can
Go.
contain any fluid,
There.
including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water
There.
extractors provide some lift, to truly defy
Yeah,
gravity,
there we go.
consider the use of pipeline pumps.
1, 2, 3. Oops. 3. Oh, halfway. There we go. Right there. There. Dodges the band! I don't know, I just didn't think of like fucking like Ultra Instinct Goku just like randomly dodging attacks. Okay. Then with that, I slap down 1 power pole here. Kitty, I'm not even paying attention to the chat that entirely. How dare you not pay attention to the chat that you are sending? Reaper's dodging the ban, literally. Technically that goes on right there. Beautiful. Oh, I see, kitty. I see. I understand now. Oops. Please, game! Jeez, register my fucking clicks. Alright. With that, actually, hang on, let me do this. Cause... I'm gonna ramp. Just head up there. As to which... Actually, does this work? How high can I actually make this before it breaks? I know it's not this high, but I'm wondering how high I can actually make it till it breaks. Alright. Will... Oh, that's inside the floor. That is absolutely inside the floor. Yep, that is inside the floor. Okay. Lower it down. Let's go by 2. Actually, let's go by 1, because that is only 2 meter difference, actually. Oh my god, game, please register my fucking clicks. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. Absolutely beautiful and clean. You're running to a wall, bitch! Yep. Right. Beautiful. I definitely don't have enough Mark 1, but at least I can get a good count of what I need. Also, that means that this power pole is gonna have to move. Shit, I didn't realize I landed that perfectly. Oh, fuck. 'Cause, yeah, that's a dead center point. Hmm. Because your phone knows I'm fucking hot and bothered right now. And I'm infecting your phone as we speak. I mean, what? As long as I set up coal power, I should be fine for like the rest of eternity, but I just need to get this working. And after that I can set up steel, and like I said, once I finish setting up steel, I will redo the copper layout to be more compact, as well as to make me copper sheets automatically too, and that's it. Closest thing ever for me, Reaper, was Ben 10. That's it. That's it. I mean, to be fair, Shark, same here. Same here. I'm waiting for season 2 to come out. Once season 2 comes out, I'm gonna binge that shit for sure. Just saying. Okay. You know what, actually? Hang on. Right there. Nice.
At Sapphire I'm surprised that you're not arrested, cause you got fine programmed all over your hard.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Kitty. Like, I get the joke. I get it. It wasn't bad. But, yeah, I was going to say, I didn't answer. I think there's some grammar in there that could have made that work better. I feel like the grammar is what fell apart there. Like, I know what the joke is. I can see it. I'm just like, I think the grammar just isn't there. Alright, fine. I'll put it on the goddamn side. I don't like doing this because then it makes the fucking wiring look all disgusting and angled and shit, but I'll do it just because we need to get this set up. We need power in the first place. No, you bastard. Okay. Alright. I like how now we're scrutinizing literally like to the detail of like whether or not the joke functions correctly in a grammatical sense. Pull it all up on here. Right, and then eventually, like I said, I'll have to reorganize pretty much everything from the cabling to pretty much everything on how to make things work a little more efficiently and cleaner. Put it there for now. Put that there. Alright, so now, in theory, I should get all the coal power I ever need. There you go. Alright, so in theory now, yeah, that should work. Okay, cool. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I actually should not do that. And here's why, because I'm going to need that for other things. It was never in the works. Never in the works, Reaper. If you're talking about if you're talking about the ROM emulator one, yeah, Sony came down and fucking tried to DMC. Well, I say try, but like, they DMCA'd them. No, I just think you're reading the wrong information. In essence of like, you're misunderstanding that it wasn't a remake, it was a remaster. It was literally never in the works. Bloodborne remake has never been in the works. It's why fans have been crying out for 11 years now for Bloodborne 2. There has never once been any sort of plan whatsoever, any illusion, any copyright, any fucking patent, no website, no nothing that ever points to a Bloodborne remake ever being in the works. Which is so fucking stupid. It is unironically one of, if not the easiest money-making ideas Sony could ever have, and they just don't do it. I mean, hell, they literally closed down Bloodborne Studios. It's very obvious that fucking Sony is allergic to money. Unless all of a sudden an insider source, like a developer, suddenly comes out and says, by the way, guys, we were working on a Bloodborne remake, but it's dead now. Sorry to tell you that. Unless that happened, there has never been any confirmed news whatsoever about a Bloodborne remake ever being in the works. In the most depressing of ways. Okay. With those coal generators running, I'm getting 600? Right? Something like that? They're generating 150, yeah, 150 by 4, 600. So I'm generating 600 by the minute. So right now I'm perfectly fine on power. All things considered, I'm perfectly fine on power. Because even at my absolute worst right now, I'm using 500. So with that alone, my coal power is perfectly fine. Okay? Awesome. Which means that if I wanted to, I could invest the other 120 of coal into steel. Just all dedicated to steel. I can do that. The only thing is, though, is I'm going to have to do a couple things here. And this is to get steel production going, so I can get Mark IIIs and all these upgrades out of the way. The biggest deal is going to be encased industrial beams. But thankfully, there's a limestone right over there for me to work with that. So I'll do that. Why thought I was stuttering so much today? What the fuck? I don't know why the hell it's doing that. It's like stuttering like unironically like every 30 seconds or so. What the fuck? Not even. No, it's like stuttering every 5 seconds. What the fuck? Why is it doing that? Is it just part of experimental just being kind of kooky right now? Or is it just not sure what it wants to do? No, but it is definitely stuttering. It has definitely got a little stutter in there. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do just in case. I'm gonna turn off all my coal power. I'm gonna let them back the fuck up. And then I'm gonna turn them all on once they're all like front loaded with material. That way, like, they're not like jump spiking. I was like, oh no, I ran out of power. Actually, never mind, I have more power. I ran out of power. No, I have more power. I really wish there was a way to just like quickly turn them all on off. Be super nice. Either by a button press or something. And then all these guys should start filling up like crazy, which eventually they'll all back up. Eventually all these will back up too. So that should be fine. And eventually that will also back up. Okay. I put a little more leaves and wood into the biomass. I'm gonna grab my concrete, and then we can start work on steel production. Yeah, we were talking about Fatalis lore, Reaper, in the past. When I was playing Rise, I don't remember who was that asked me the question. But we were talking about how Fatalis lore's fucked. Like, entirely fucked. Right here. Oh, bitch. Concrete. I mean, I don't know what you mean by fair when wearing the armor, like, makes you go ballistically insane and eventually become a Fatalis. I don't know what fairness you're thinking of. Uh-oh. You might have. Like I said, I don't remember who asked at the end of the day. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't remember who asked at the end of the day, but I just remember that the question was asked, and I rabbled on about, how fucking cool Fatalis' lore is. Oh, actually, I have enough lore. Never mind. I have enough. What I will do, just to get it over with, is... put that down. Get it out of the way. And I guess for all intents and purposes...
Hello there. General Kenobi.
Not sure if I should try to do a couple other things. I'll put away the sulfur, I'll put away the quartz. I can slap the limestone back in the constructors up there. Oh, mycelia, also I can put that away. Yeah, there's a couple of things I can take out of my inventory. I can do that. I'm gonna put the limestone in here just to get out of my way. I'm apparently fucking stressed, but otherwise, absolutely great, because I'm playing Satisfactory. So goddamn good. If a guy can't satisfy me, at least this game can. Hope you're doing well as well. Quartz, sulfur, mycelia, alien, and I think we're good from there. Okay. And then I need 20 steel pipes and 10 industrial beams, which means I need another set of 3 here, which means I need a good chunk of steel ingots to have. Roar like bitch. Been a very long time since you said something like that. I just love this game. It's so chill. So awesome. So great. Oh, to be fair, Reaper, a crap ton of Monster Hunter lore in general is just fucking insane. Also, I just realized that I accidentally made a little too much. No, I made perfect amount. Let's go. I mean, I'm not the one not doing it. Ain't no one else doing it for me to do it. Game? Okay. Confusion. Agent slamming more fluids down on my throat. Thank you for the hydrate, agent. Alright. There's that. Okay. I mean, same here, Ripper. That's because mostly guys like it when we swallow. So, I mean, I adapt to the things that guys want of me, so it's the only way I get any attention. That is now ready to go. So, my plan here. Obviously, I have the ability to convert one of these ores into pure steel production, which I'll probably just do that, honestly. What I'm probably going to do, honestly, is because rotors are not anywhere near as necessary in comparison. I mean, Cthulhu, don't blame me for your king, okay? I swallow because I'm a good girl. If you swallow for being a good boy, that's on you. You don't have to. Yeah, rotors aren't anywhere near as useful, so I think I'll actually divert the rotor amounts away. Also, Reaper, very easy answer. Weirder for the guy. Mostly because, when a girl lactates, that doesn't denote any, like, sexual gratification, if that makes any sense. Versus a guy is like, listen, you literally physically had to jerk yourself off to get your sperm. To be able to drink it. So, like, you had to put in way more work than a girl ever had to. I mean, you didn't ask the question every day, so of course you're not going to hear that answer every day, because literally you're not asking the question. I mean, to be fair, Raper, you guys also have to put a lot more work than we girls ever have to seduce us, because at the same time, all we have to do is, pull our shirts up, and all you wanted to do was, ram us in the fucking bed. You have to convince us to let us let you ram us into the bed. Meanwhile, all we have to do is just bend over a little bit, you see our cleavage, and you will fucking kneel down like a puppy dog every time. Yeah, we'll do it that way. It is... Alt click? Yeah. There we go. To which then I go in here, highlight that stamp. Okay. And there will be a reason for that in a moment here. I'm gonna need more concrete anyways, but at least I'm gonna try and get that to work out right here, right now. Which also for 120 steel ingots. Right there. Switch that I have 120 here. And 120 here. Okay. I mean, to be fair, Reaper, if Fatalis of all creatures would, give me their fluids, can you imagine how powerful that would be? The amount of destruction I'd be capable of inducing. I can't tell if that says something about you, Cthulhu, only because... Okay, well, there you go! There you fucking go, Cthulhu! The answer is you're not thinking, then. Fucker goes, I can't think of a single one! Actually, there is one, and probably a lot more! Yeah, no shit. I mean, I don't know the fuck Fatalis in order to get his sperm. Just saying. I can blow him, too. And I can give him a boob job. Mine are big enough, after all. I mean, what? I have never once alluded to me fucking a monster, okay? I just like mounting them and riding them really hard, okay? And I like it when they pound me furiously. Is that really such a goddamn problem? Oh wait, I didn't watch that before. Which we know is not true, Reaper. We know that's 100% not true. Mainly because, number one, they are biological in nature. But also number two is, the fact that, monsters like, Diablos literally exist. Where they full on say that Black Diablos is just a female Diablos that's ready to rail the fuck out of their little subby boy at all times. Diablos is the boss bitch. Well, Black Diablos is the boss bitch, but still, point being. So we very much canonically, like, know for a fact that monsters get it on with each other. And technically we know that for a fact too, because there are missions to transport eggs as well. And I'm not talking about the collab one that we just got with Monster Hunter Stories 3 in Wild. In the other games there are missions to deliver wyvern and herbivore eggs. And obviously, because every single monster is classified either as a wyvern or as an herbivore or a small monster, that is literally classifying every single monster as has an egg. Also, don't forget, Cthulhu, you may have balls, but I can crush them. And even though you like that, it still would hurt. I know it's technically a waste of concrete that I just made, but it's fine. Thank you, Cthulhu. Technically, it's not a new model, it's just a new outfit, but yes. Yes, it is beautiful. It is so simplistic and so clean, but I love it.
Try again.
Oh, I'm missing concrete now, you dumb slut. How dare I? You know, actually, in that case, then, fuck it, I'll just do
Try
these
again.
two. Or these three. There we go.
Try again.
Everything being a wyvern, things should be clearly faint beasts. Oh, I guess that's actually true.
Try again.
You're right. There are actually ones that are faint beasts. Actually, that's fair. Yeah, true.
Try again.
Alright. And then, with that, I need 2
Try
AI
again.
splitters, or AI limiters, specifically. So that I can... Okay, actually, also the
Try again.
soul power should now be... Oh, yeah, that's right, there are Temnocerans.
Try again.
And now they're also Leviathans, but I think Leviathans are kind of weird. Because I feel like Leviathans are like
Try again.
monsters, not monsters, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I feel like they just named it Leviathan, just named it Leviathan.
Try
That's
again.
it. And then we recently just got
Try again.
I forgot what they're called, but the new Ujonjuru. They're the not decapods.
again.
I forget what they're called in the game.
Try again.
That you both did. Yeah, remember, we do have a new shiny for this model, which means that there is
Try
currently a
again.
limit to shiny check.
Try again.
I need to add limiters. Oh, actually, I guess when I
again.
go to clean up the copper
again.
production, I'm gonna have to make the awesome sink so I can sink that shit. Got it, Cthulhu. You're
Try
gonna pick
again.
Bonbon in Gen 10. Got it. In Wind and Wave. Got it.
Try again.
Never had. I've been curious on having it, honestly,
Try again.
but I've never had it. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, air limiters, 2 more.
Try again.
I mean, it's literally...
Try
okay,
again.
to call it T is a little bit misleading. It's kind of why, part of the reason why I just never had it, because to call it T is
Try
kind of
again.
weird. But, it definitely
Try
is one of
again.
those cases of like, I mean, it sounds like an interesting
Try again.
An interesting treat? I don't know. Something about it just makes me like, isn't that just a milkshake?
Try again.
Or like a soft milkshake with very tiny bowls?
Try again.
I don't know. Something about it has never really like been the best thing to me, if that makes any sense.
Try again. Try again.
There.
Try again.
Excuse me.
Try again.
Tea, milk, sweeteners, and chewy topical pearls. I don't know what I'm saying is that like,
Try again.
I don't know. Something about it has always made me feel like that's just a goddamn like a soft milkshake.
Try again.
Also, thank you, Reaper. We'll cut production in half for
Try
now.
again.
Yeah, we'll cut production in half for now because the problem is that trying to split both of these
Try
is gonna be
again.
hard. Unless, do I have a 60 layout? No, I don't think so. I think all the layouts are like super expensive. Yeah, all the layouts are super
Try
expensive.
again.
I do have a 60 for pipes though, which that might actually be worth, but it's fine.
Try again.
Like I said, I've been curious. I'm not saying I haven't been.
Try
It's
again.
just something about that has never like really intrigued me enough to actually give it a
Try
an
again.
earnest try, if that makes any sense. Bubble tea and boba are the exact same thing.
Try
I'm
again.
not even joking. Crit Eye Plus? Well, first off, you can Google it. And second off, one of the afflicted monsters, I believe. It has to be one of the... No, what am I talking about? It has to be one of the afflicted monsters because you're talking about Crit Eye Plus. That's the 4-star deco. Yeah, you're talking about one of the super high-end, ones. Come on. Right there. And that one, I'll just connect to right here. Alright, so theoretically, that's not ready to go. Alright, real quickly, I'm gonna turn you off for a brief moment. You know you can overeat on topical pearls and clog your digestion? Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, they are literally like, it feels weird calling them Orbeez, but that's kind of how like I feel about them, you know? The way that people talk about how like you chew on them and then they kind of just like burst in your mouth. Like, that's how I'm like, so you're just eating Orbeez. Like, literally, you're just eating Orbeez. Also, chat, don't ask me how I know how an Orbee feels to eat. Just don't question it. Don't worry about it. Just go along with the analogy. I mean, to be fair, Reaper, I don't know what 4 answers you're getting, because if you're looking at, like, Quora or Reddit, I don't know why you're trusting any of those people. Oh, hey, actually, I should probably start with the copper unloading right now, because I just remembered that, for this plan of mine to work, I need the floor hole for for what's it called, for the belts. Wrong. Yeah, I'll do it that way, actually. Fuck it. Ain't no point otherwise. Hey, there it is! I actually thought it was gonna last until the end of the stream. I'll be straight up honest. But there we go. I guess with that being said, let me go ahead and set this up. Let me get the awesome sync going, and then I'll go check on how the poll's outcome is. Agent, I swear to God, if you fucking spoil it again, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do to you. Besides find you, de-atomize you, and turn you into a goddamn, fuck, what's it called from, D&D? Shambling mound, that's what it is. Shambling mound. I know you already fucking spoiled it for the most part already as it is, but for God's sakes, like, let it be a fucking surprise. Put that in. Get more rods. Also, the stuttering is still happening, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's definitely something up with experimental right now that the stuttering is now happening. It wasn't happening on Thursday, so there's definitely something else going on here. And then concrete, I need to wait for a full stack. So if nothing else, if I'm waiting for the for a stack of concrete here, I'll go check on the pools. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a stack. Okay, cool. Actually, I should have just waited there. Oh wow, I need like 200, yikes. You know what? If that's the case, fuck it. Because there's no way in hell waiting for the goddamn, or going to check up on the pool info is going to take that long. Also, I just realized I did that wrong, technically. Any? None. I literally corrected myself to not do that, and I did it anyways. I'm wondering if, reloading the world would fix the stagger issue that I'm having right now. I don't know what the fuck it is though. I don't know why it's happening. Yeah, like when I flip the screen like this, it's very obvious when it just like stutters like that. Ugh. Maybe I will restart the world and see if that fixes it. I kind of want to restart the whole game to see if it fixes it, but if I have to, I will, because that's gross. Also, wait, what? I destroyed 12? It doesn't have enough? What? Each one is at 112. Oh, I guess I had like low end. Oh, I had high end 180. That's what it was. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks anyways. Oh well, 400 right there. Alright. Now let's go with the
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
And Schneiders. Okay. Awesome. Alright, now let me grab my 2 stacks. It's about 12 burgers around there, Reaper. Or maybe like 14 Americans, I think. If not, measure my tits about 6 times. And that's about a kilometer. I mean, what? I just realized I didn't power it on. It's done for. Alright, there you go. Alright, now I'm getting coupons for that to work with. Alright. Now let's see. I'm pretty damn sure I know the answer because, like I said, Agent was spoiling it all fucking weekend long on what the answer is, but I might as well check nonetheless on what it is. Alrighty, what's that poll? Do the poll? 7-1! Wow, Agent, you got your ass absolutely destroyed. My ass is jealous from how badly that it must have hurt. Holy shit. But yeah, looks like I'm hunting Fatalis for a single stream. I'll probably do that next Saturday. Probably, just so that we don't have to, like, interject, a streak of videos. It'll be, like, a period of which, like, it's a break, then there's a stream, and then so on and so forth. But, god damn. Oh, also, I guess I can mark to this, concrete now. And make that 240. Oh shit, I can also do that. Fuck it. I'll do that while I'm at it. Yeah, and then I'll do a 240 concrete, because again, blueprints are fucking great. Oh, I don't have marked through logistics yet, but I will eventually. Never mind. I need mark 3 logistics. Fuck it. That's right. That's why I didn't do that. Fuck! I need steel. I need it. Oh, my bad. 8 of my boobs. Got it. 8 of my boobs. Yes. You're not going to do the power wall yet. So, let me just... Okay. Alright. Not like it'll matter, all things considered, but it's fine. Oh, I guess I might as well fix place the awesome shop as well, because of that. Yes, you did do it, dumb man, because you're trying to fucking take the joke way too goddamn seriously. I'm glad you finally realized it, that you're taking the joke way too fucking seriously. Like, goddamn. Oh, okay, so only 3 of my boobs. Got it. By the way, shout out to them putting a dark mode on this. Actually fucking awesome. Alright, let's start going through and favoriting everything that I need. Seeing out holes. I'll be honest, I still don't get why they wanted this legitimately for players in the game. I get it, people complained about it to always have it, but I still think that this would have been better just as a mod or just as a person just knowing what they're doing. Actually, we don't need... No, we do need walls. Yes. That hole. I select my holes. All the signs. All the lighting sucks complete our ass. I still can't believe they've never made lighting good in this game. Concrete foundation, so I can use that naturally. Concrete walls. I need corner and inverted. And stairs. Half foundation. And double ramp. Everything else I can kind of live without. Conveyor walls, poles, steel frames, window walls, ramps. I don't need tilted walls at all because they're worthless. I need the personal elevator ASAP as well. I actually forgot that existed. I'm so upset with myself. I need it for design. I need that for design. I don't need that one for design, but I'll take some of it for design. Accessories. Alright. And then that, I need a cup. Always need a cup. And if I wanted to, I actually could buy these materials actually super early on. So actually maybe I'll just do that. Just make my double concrete off the rip. So production, item mark 2. And 240 to 80. Literally doubling my production would be a major help. Also, this is why I want to get this going ASAP so I can clean this up ASAP. Give me my tickets, please. Actually, I'll wait till I get an 8th ticket, because an 8th ticket won't make much of a difference, but it'll make something of a difference. I know I could get super easy tickets with DNA points, but nonetheless, I will continue not caring about that. Just mainly due to the fact that it requires me to go hunting. And I could, obviously, and I could just keep refreshing the save to get more and more alien materials for hunting and stuff like that, but it's fine. Also, it doesn't help, too, that if I really wanted to, I could save until I get the Silver Sloop duplication and get even more out of my alien materials than what I could get by hand. And then I get even more tickets. I can't believe I actually almost did that. That would have been very bad. I can't buy ingots, right? I can only buy the creative material. Yeah, I can only craft the creative material. That kind of sucks. Okay, but regardless, let me grab the floor hole. That's 100% necessary. The wall holes aren't necessary yet. I'll take the concrete foundation for now, for the sake of it. Ooh, but I actually should get the personnel elevator, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, no, let's get rid of that. I'll save up for the personnel elevator. I guess we'll go with that for now. Okay. Logistics, that's number 7. Oh, actually, I can't even do it yet. It's fine. Okay, let me make some manual steel for now to make this happen. 10 there. I'll go with 30. I mean 37, never mind. Hang on, let's go with 50, just to have it. 20 there. Okay. Alright. Come on. I wonder if I should restart here now. Like I said, I don't want to. These little stutters are getting so annoying. Yeah, these little random stutters are getting very annoying. I'm gonna try and restart the world here in a little bit once I finish crafting these things. Just because, again, these little stutters are getting real fucking annoying. Yeah, you can even see in the crafting. Even the crafting is stuttering. What the fuck? Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna restart the world right now. That's actually starting to get to me. Okay. Actually, let's go to menu first. I don't hope that fixed the stuttering for whatever reason. If I have to reset the whole goddamn game, this is gonna upset me a little bit, but I'm, again, 99% sure this is an experimental thing. There's the stutter. There's the stutter. There's the stutter. Nope, it's still here. What the fuck? Alright, here. Let me restart the game and see if that fixes anything. again, I'm pretty sure it's just an experimental issue. I can't imagine there's any other reason why that is happening. And I am really, really, really hoping that gets patched up here soon. Because we got the experimental upgrades on the 10th, and then a week later they got hotfixes. So technically speaking, if they're gonna fix it again, they should be fixing it right around now. Especially since Tunnel Update 1.2 is coming out on the 17th. Which no, I will not be playing Tunnel Update 1.2 on stream. Only because of the fact that uh-oh, I think the game crashed on launch. Oh, nope, it's back. That was weird. Only because obviously again, as a streamer, I have to play the algorithm game a little bit. And once 1.2 comes out, people like Kibitz are gonna come back. They're gonna flood the stream and everything. Like, for all I know, goddamn, Let's Game It Out is gonna start back on the game. For all I know. Nope, it's still stuttering. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to assume that's an experimental thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to assume that that's just because of experimental. I don't know what changed between now and Thursday, but I didn't feel that stutter on Thursday. That's annoying as shit. Unless maybe there's like something optimization wise that I could do in the game to change that. I don't know. But I'm laying on concrete more than anything, which is why I need to make this happen. I do have the coal power going, so I don't have to care about it, so it's fine. Everything's gonna be fucking okay. Oh, that sucks, Chris. I'm sorry to hear that. Especially on a Saturday of all days, so that sucks. Oh, I forgot. I do have Coke with me. I was gonna say, like, I'm thirsty for Coke, because I'm usually just thirsty 24/7, but I have my Coke. Lovely. Got called for one thing, got stuck with several. Hey, crazy? That sounds about fucking right whenever it comes to goddamn work, where they're like, hey, we have one tiny problem here, and then that problem unravels into 47 different problems all at once. It's just like, what the fuck do you guys do? Like, how do you guys manage this? How do you manage to break everything like this? And who got a dildo stuck up in the ceiling? Better question, who brought a dildo to work? Alright, just make all the steel beams because I'm gonna have to make a little bit of Mark III belting here. Oh, actually, I guess speaking of, I need to unlock the Mark III logistics then in that case. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no, I just realized I fucked up, technically speaking. All things considered. Yeah, no, I do need Mark III. I do need steel first. Fuck! I do need steel first. Never mind. This is a wash. This ever was a wash. I just realized it. God damn it. Cause Mark III logistics takes like 100 steel beams. 200 steel beams. 200 steel beams and 200 steel pipes. Yeah, that's a wash. Fuck me. I don't need that. I guess I can get that just for inventory. Fuck it. I can delete that shit.
Make sure you stretch out those creamy hamstrings.
Yeah, showing on up just to abuse and use me. Which, to be fair, is the only thing I'm good for, but still, fun game. I'll show you in a moment, cat. I just have to expend what little materials I have available right now. I think I can make it there in 3 platforms. Oh. Oh, 6. Damn it. It's only 200 more. God damn it. Very good, God. I still love this game. No matter how many times I play this game, I still fucking love it. It's still so good. Still so goddamn good. Okay. That was everything. And don't lie. You know it's my only value point. If you don't do it, you're proving my point that I have no value. Just saying. Alright, let me get it over here. Oops. There you go. Okay. So I need around 200-ish there. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch and see if the third stretch of the day will get anything out of me. Or I guess get anything in me, technically.
Try again.
There was a bit of a crack in there. It wasn't anything big by any means, but it was something that was respectable in the end. Did you get anything in me? Unfortunately not, Cat. Or if you did, I couldn't feel it. Take that as you will. But thank you for stretching me. I do enjoy being stretched multiple times in a single night. Oh wait, just because I say the same thing to you doesn't mean that you're any special, okay? I need one more for the elevator. God damn it, you. I mean, listen, just because I've experienced much bigger and I have high expectations how deep you go inside of me, doesn't mean that necessarily you did bad. You're just not at my level. That's it. And what? Do I have enough for another one? I don't. Put it in, grab. Actually, I'm wondering, can I nudge the conveyor hole to be able to just hover in the air and it'll still work? I actually wonder, hang on. Of course, yeah. I want you to get deep, because you understand how fucking tense and tight I am? I want you to get all the way in there. That way I can feel every single sensation. How else do you think it will relieve my stress? Okay, so now I'm like... It's gotta be one more off, right? I'm still off! Okay, you know what? Ugh. Okay, so the answer is yes, I can nudge. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hey, maybe there is more than one in there. Okay, so technically speaking, it goes to there. Yes, because it's one off. I think technically it's there. Okay, will that work or not? I want to find out. Oh my God, it does! Hell yeah. Got it. Also, that means that I can now get rid of that marker. And yes, that glitch is still in this to this day because I love it. Oh, I just realized what I did. Hang on. Give me the hub, please. Can I please? Okay, I guess not. Give me a sticker. Highlight. And stop highlighting. Kill it. There you go. Woo. I can start my steel production here soon. Very, very soon, in fact. I'm gonna do conveyor pulls. That's all that I need. The fact that it's one off the center is gonna piss me off, but can't have everything being perfect. After all, I'm literally the least perfect thing in this goddamn existence, so I can't really complain about it. Also, that is not properly straight, and that's pissing me off, but I'll accept it. Like I said, I'll accept what it is. 1, 2. I believe that should be it. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Switch that. Another stop right there. Please, game. Be nice to me. I've been trying this for almost 2 hours, god damn it. Nope. I'm barely gonna have enough reinforced iron plates too. God damn. I'm actually only gonna barely make it with my reinforced iron plates that I have right now. Nope. Game, please. Thank you. Let's put it right here. And there we go. I just have to power it on, and it's all set. I now have steel production. It's kind of scuffed, and it looks ugly as sin, like me, but it works. That's all that matters. Nah, I thought so. Wasn't too sure if it was or wasn't gonna reach. Please. There we go. Oh, that's why it's slightly off center, because I connected this to the machine. I didn't connect it to the ground. Ew. That's my big dumb. But it's something that to this day, I understand why they technically didn't do it, but it really would have been nice if they locked all the nodes to the world grid. Or at the very least, give us an option to lock all the nodes to the world grid, because it feels so wrong when they're just not locked on, and it just makes even the smallest of details be like just slightly off because of it. It's annoying. Very, very annoying. Alright. You have my 3 tickets. I'll buy the elevator, just get out of the way. Always, gats, always! However, at the current moment, I'm just working on getting all the basic materials so that I don't have to worry about when I get to start making my giga factories. My factories are all about efficiency.
Due to Pioneer request and several reported issues with staircases, there is now a more efficient solution. The Fix-It personnel elevator ensures optimal safety by putting a Pioneer in a box controlled by a rudimentary AI, specialized in soothing a straining mind. Exposure to a fixed personnel elevator is recommended to be a minimum of 2 minutes per day for optimal gain.
Anything, literally, whatever I need it to be. Got. This game is all about efficiency and crafting. No, to be fair, Nam, I like my little squares because my squares are very optimal. Like, name a better fucking shape to ever be optimized like that. But also on top of that, too, it's also because I do have always, like, had plans on making, like, my square gigafactory. And then, after the fact, when they're all done, I enclose them in a wall. And then I start to chisel out details on, like, the outside to make them look better. But obviously I never get that far because by the time I get to that point, I'm already so overly like efficientized that it's like, do I need to waste time on designing though? Do I really? That is true. I guess guys. Well, I guess no. Guys draw their dicks as ovals, not as rectangles. So, yeah. Even then, the rectangle don't do it. They're filling up again. Cable for sure is. Also, once again, cable realistically is not needed that badly either. The amount of actual cable that we need is nowhere near as like extreme. Since I'm finally producing steel, I might as well go and slap my coal and iron that I have into the foundries. Oh, ingot in there for shits and giggles. And like I said, they already have overclock on them because I placed them for the blueprint, which saves overclock, which is so goddamn good. That's how you know for sure, for a fact, why they don't want you to be able to transfer blueprints between save files, because of that exact reason. That it basically makes it so that, you technically have earlier unlocks than you should have them. Alright, power-wise, I should still be good. Yeah, still good. Fine. All things considered. Technically speaking, my hard cap is over my little cap, but I'll be fine for now. But with that now being made, like I said, I think I'll start remaking the copper. But to remake the copper, I'm going to need. I can't believe I just did that. That's death. I live. Yeah. Hi, bitches. Hi, bitches. Alright, so all things considered, I can now make copper incredibly efficient. Like, incredibly efficient. Did I just leave yellow light for a little bit? You are yellow lighting for a little bit. Why are you yellow lighting? What part of you is yellow lighting? You're getting filled up. What part of you is not marked 2? One part of this is not marked 2. It's not efficient. What's going on? What's happening? I can't stand this. This is the kind of shit that gives me anxiety. No. God, I need a jetpack. I need a jetpack so fast. I know, technically speaking, one of the earliest and technically easiest way you can get a jetpack is if you luck out finding the one fluffy hog that has a jetpack on it. And by lucky, I do mean lucky because they have it spawned completely randomly. It isn't efficient. Where? Which one are you using? Fucking Mark 1. It's the lift, isn't it? It's the lift. It's the head over there. I didn't fix the fucking head. Out of all the times for me not to be focused on the fucking head. Yep. There you go. Okay, now it's Mark 2. Okay. Now it's efficient. Okay, I get bumped for focusing on the head. I get bumped for not focusing on the head. What the fuck do you want from me? You're just proving that I'm only good when I'm fucking kneeling down. Or bent over. Or tied up. Or unconscious. I mean, what? Okay, so steel's starting to progress. Alright. See, exactly my point. Exactly my point. Alright, I need 3 of these at the bare minimum. Okay. Because what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna keep this at 120 for now because legitimately the amount of copper that comes out of this is so unnecessary. 120 into 120. So that's 1. So that's where 1 AI splitter is instantly gonna go. And I need 120 to do 40, which is a Mark III output, which is already a slight problem. Because then goes into 240 to 120, which requires Mark III. I can do it. I'm going to get Mark III here soon in a moment, but still. It is my fetish, except that I don't like vegetables. I like meat. Of a very particular kind. I mean, what? Alright, so let me get this out of there real quick. Okay. And then I just need the pipes and beams to construct. Those. I'm gonna grab my plates and my roots. Okay. And concrete, and then I'll go back over there for my cable. Oh, I guess I might as well also finish the path over there, just so it doesn't look that ugly. It's like how my boobs will keep me from looking that ugly. At the very least, I can make this look a little prettier. Oh my god, it was 2 more. Holy shit. God, the distance. So much concrete just to set up steel. Then again, I technically didn't have to do that. I could have done it in a cheesier way, but I'm an earnest bitch. Okay. And as well as... Oops. Come on. Alright, so now I have steel beams and steel pipe crafting. As long as they don't have any wire in them. Nope, these still have a little bit of wire in them. They're almost done. Yeah, the fact that I'm noticing this stutter is actually pissing me off because that just shows how annoying it is. Okay. So I do have copper in here, right? I do have copper in there, okay. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do real quickly. Kill these. can't control the matter right now. Okay. Let me place down my ingots. Oh, 20 copper units. Oh, I can't part clip into the awesome sink. That's fine though. Okay. As to which then I need to smart splitter right there. Because now I need these to be cleared off. That one. I might be good to work with that space, but I don't think so. Just for the sake of that. Okay. Alright, start crafting away. And then we go pop in the copper sheets. Oh, right, because this isn't actually a blueprint. Right, I forgot. Okay, but yes, I'm going to need to get rid of these because they are encroaching. Now I have to do it again. Alright. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just get rid of them. It's not like I need the cable right now. Like I said, I have more than enough in the goddamn container. Torch then. I make the copper sheets. Game, please. This one is any. That center is nothing. Overflow goes to the left. And the only reason why is because, like I said, we don't use copper sheets all that often. So at the very least, at the end of the day, I can just slap that down and not give a single fuck about it. In comparison, let's go ahead and slap these guys. No, we're fine. I'm moving them for now. Okay, but then I need wire. Oops. Come on. Game. Thank you. Oh, wrong direction. There we go. Switch then. Nudging it forward. Now wire ready to go. Like I said, this is the degree of insanity that I take my shite. The blueprint galore is sexy. Alright, so with that... Oh, wow, it's inside the container. Oh, my bad. I didn't think it was that big either. Big sads. Oh, it is 4. Oh, shit. Huh. Alright, in that case then, let me just really quickly slap all the wire in there. Do that. Okay, beautiful. Which then, I need a smart splitter. Right there, that is dead center. And then this is where I need Mark 3. So, for now, I'm going to connect all of these, but I won't turn them on just yet. Oops. Actually, if I do the higher one, will that look better? Not much, but it does. Okay. And then once again, we connect the power mark 2. We'll connect it up there. And then you're still going. Yep, you're still feeding. Oop. Which I will connect you there. Alright, so now all I have to do is connect the miner, and that'll work. But for that, I need Mark 3s to start making everything else function. Or Mark 3 belting to make the wire and cable function. There's no way I have enough yet, but I should have a good chunk. Yeah, I have a good chunk already. Oh, piping's already good. Okay, so let me go ahead and divert everything over to steel beams. Eventually, I'll do the exact opposite, where I'll have it focus on steel piping versus steel beams. Because as you can tell, steel piping constructs way faster and a lot more at a time. So it fills up the container way faster, which means that I can divert more attention towards the beams with everything that's said and done. Oh, right. Actually, technically what I should have done is I should have deleted all of this first. Shit. That is my fault. I even told myself, too. None of these are on blueprints. I even said it myself. God damn it. Oh, actually, yes. Just gotta try and clean it up as best as I possibly can. Okay. Oh, this is probably gonna go very badly. Let me snap there. Okay. Ooh, I actually get all of it. Come on. Ooh, is it actually all of it? Did I actually? Is it actually floating in the air now? It is! Yay! Oh, why'd you do that? Oh, gross. No. Hey, stop it. Okay. Thank you. And this is why blueprints are so fucking good. Why is just so much nicer to work with blueprints? I have no need to put a blueprint there. I got literally everything covered? Yay! Yep. Blueprints are the best. Actually, let's get rid of that one. Put it here instead. Won't make that much of a difference because I need both of them anyways, but we'll do that for now. I need more concrete. Oh, I probably should have just dumped the piping into the space elevator. Or not space elevator. Into the milestone. Instantly. Okay, that should be the last one that I need. Let me go dump the piping right now. Okay. And then hopefully once I get back to the means I'll have the 208. Alrighty, and then with this, we go and put down the cable. I'll put that there for the time being. And then obviously eventually it will go with creating cable. And then overflow be wire. To which then that will make wire into a container itself. I believe this is the Mark II. I believe it is 240 to 120, I believe. Yeah, 240, 120. So yeah, that's even Mark II. And there we go. Alright, let me grab my wire. Oh, it does do it. Make it great. I thought so. I was like, I'm pretty sure I made it great. Right there. And there we go. Wire is now even more efficient. And on top of that, I believe that's the closeness. Yes. Which that's also the Mark III. But I'll get that in a little bit here. Hell yeah. Alright, let me go get my Mark III beltings and then belt that up and we'll be all good. And that is copper all set to go. Like I said, I know I could technically upgrade that to a Mark II miner, but trust me, I don't fucking need it. I won't need a Mark II miner on copper for a very long time. Especially since that is only one of the 2 pure nodes that I have access to right now. Oh, dumb bitch. It's crazy to me how, like, little copper is needed in the early game. In the late game, though, in the late game, it is
Improved storage
necessary.
containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current
I
setup.
think I could.
Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every
I mean, I don't
person you
need this
have
because
ever
I
or will
have
ever
a
love
blueprint
is
for batteries
depending solely
anyways.
on the choices that you
And I'm
make.
not going to use batteries for a little
Because
while.
they are.
I guess I'll grab
Warning.
this for the inventory. I
Fixit
guess I might as well grab some
psychologists
stuff for inventory.
recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive.
I'll stretch here in a
Hard work
moment.
has
Yeah.
repeatedly proven to be the best
Also,
cure for
you
any
don't
kind of
stretch my
stress.
throat that way,
Now
okay?
back to work.
That's what swallowing is for. Because you wish you had one. Duh. Humans project and they wish. Oh, also I guess I didn't make one for the copper sheets. Copper sheets only comes up to 60? I believe it's 2 to 1. Yes. Okay. Then why are you compensating that gap? Actually, in that case, I guess I might as well power them on. Let's go. Alright. Copper is now all set and ready to go. We can't put anything in until the pod is back. And yeah, I now have steam production. I now have cool power. I'm running on full optimization here. I am! Cool. So yeah, all things considered, I have more than enough to... For all intents and purposes, if I wanted to walk away for like 4 hours, I could, and everything will just start backlogging itself as I so please. God, that's why I love blueprints and why I love making it so organized. Yeah, they had to expand a little bit, but obviously to get more compact and to add copper sheets on top of it, Oh, so good. So fucking good. So I love blueprints and load balancing stuff. Also, as you can also tell, like, the fact that it also has, the copper coloring as well, also very worthwhile. Also, it just occurred to me that I didn't plug in the cable to power. Also, I guess I didn't turn that back on. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Which gives me a prime opportunity to let Gat stretch me, or at least try to stretch me. Listen, we've already proven that he can't make me feel anything, but we'll let him believe. Let's see what I got in me. I can't tell if I've loosened up or I'm still just way too tight to feel anything that you're doing to me, Cat. Well, to be fair, I'd be saying it to your dick, mostly because, well, actually, I guess I can't say it to your dick because I can't see it, but I guess that's, technicalities. Okay, so, realistically speaking, ultra high def, not fucking, omniplex? Please. I guess if nothing else, I can now convert this. Okay, so here's my thought process. I cut this off because obviously I'm already done with processing all my basic iron stuff. I don't need any of that shit anymore. I can move it over. Also, wait, do I have now industrial? I do have industrial now. Yay. Okay, good. Because obviously I have all this stuff. While both of these are definitely... They don't need to be reinforced iron plates, but it's good to have them on reinforced iron plates. And then obviously rotors is kind of just rotors. Like, no one gives a flying fuck about rotors, all things considered. But also on top of that, I need to upgrade all these to Mark IIs. That actually is also a true point. So now every one of these can actually operate the reinforced iron plating layout on its own. Okay, so I guess actually, yeah, I guess it is time for me to expand this into my usual highly optimized gigafactory, I guess. It might be worth, yeah. I'll probably expand them about as big as my boobs are, but yeah, all things considered, I'm doing good. It's not that bad.
Again.
Taking 9-ish hours to get to the point where I'm just gonna have to break everything down and just start expanding. It's not terrible. I could have done better, but it is what it is. So all things considered, I now need to... Listen, just because you want me to have H-cups, Cat, doesn't mean I don't get them instantly, okay? I will get them someday, whether I like it or not. But it won't be today, okay? God, at least let me buy bras at a somewhat respectable price right now. That's not really saying much. Right now, my bras are $80 a pair, so it's like... Well, $80 a cute pair. If I want, like, just basic, like, bitch bras, I can get them for, like, $20 a pair. But if I want, like, actually cute supportive bras, I'm running $80 right now, which is... painful. Excuse you, Mr. Bean. Excuse you. Yes, Reaper, laugh at me in my bank account, goddammit.
I can be your new bra.
Listen, you cost even more. Do you understand how expensive it is to fucking maintain a human? Don't ask me how I know. Or why I have the numbers for it. Just know that I do. Yeah, okay. So let me turn this off because we don't need any more basic materials. And if I do use basic materials, I need that to start draining out. Okay. For all intents and purposes, obviously rotors are starting to die out because, like I said, I don't need that many rotors. Even as I'm going to go through all of this, it's going to show that this is more than enough rotors, honestly. That genuinely is more than enough rotors. Okay, so I think what I need to do real quick is make a good expansion platform. Oh, mark to the concrete. Mark to the concrete. Mark to. That's what I need to do. Mark to the concrete. That was my next play. 240 to 80. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I need a mark. I need a hand miner. Oh, okay. Nope, that's mark 1. You done more. 2. Can I do that? Turn you off for now. Actually, no, just don't plug you into power, dumb slut. Okay. Yeah, keep that as it is. You stop producing, that's fine. Okay. Switch then. It is just as simple as this. Because this game is so fucking good. Actually, look at this. Oh, well, technically the blueprint's lined up right now. Yeah, that's true. Never mind. I'll keep it to this then. Try and make this look smooth. Okay. That is good enough. Mark 3 into it. There you go. First then, I go over here. 1, 4, 2. I don't have pipes. I'll just get rid of these for the sake of not making it look too ugly like me. Let me go get my pipes. I only have so many remaining. And I'm gonna go grab them. I'm getting plenty of beans now. Alright, let me split you up again. Now we can both start producing a little bit. One stack of beans isn't going to carry me that far, but at least one stack of beans will carry me decently far, all things considered. Okay. Up top here. Come on. And mark this. Alright, there you go. I'm now making 80 concrete by the minute, which isn't that much of an upgrade, but hey, 100% upgrade is 100% upgrade. Okay. I guess let me knock out the little easy milestones, and I suppose we'll go for a wrap there for tonight. We'll see how far we get for a lot of these things. Cable and rotors. Okay, just gonna get rid rid of this right now. Alright, I have a crap ton of materials now that are just like stockpiled in me. I like being full, but not this full constantly. Starts to hurt the more you stretch me out. Normally a good thing, but in this case, no, not really. That's right too. Quickly, just slap in that limestone. I just have a shit ton of rods and a crap ton of screws. God damn it. That's not including all the crap that's in here too. Alright, I'm gonna have to go dump these out in the awesome sink as well. I really wish they'd let us just hand drop stuff in the awesome sink. That'd be so nice. Ah, damn, I missed it. Alright, start dumping stuff in here. Okay. Modular frames. Eventually I'll start making modular frames, productively. I don't know if I have a one-click for it. I don't believe so. Great question, actually. Great question to ask myself. Do I have a one-click for modular frames? Probably not because of how much it takes. No, I don't. It's for steel piping, okay. Game, please. I forgot the reason why. I think it's because it's just way too big. All things considered. Because that's the problem, is that I think I strain myself, even the one clicks, I believe I can strain myself to 4x4. I think I did have plans on making 5x5 one clicks, but I'm not positive on that. I can't remember if I restricted myself to 4x4 one clicks and then 5x5 elevator parts. I know about the elevator parts. The elevator parts are complicated. To one click elevator parts, that one's gonna take a long investment. I think that was one of the few things that did stop me last time, is because obviously, again, as you see, I'm a fucking blueprint whore. I was literally just working on making as many blueprints as I possibly can to become as efficient as possible, but at the end of the day, I couldn't necessarily manage that because a lot of the elevator parts become extremely complicated to craft in a single blueprint to lay down.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in
That
a
one
manner
is
similar to
stupid
using
easy, so I
legs,
can get
except
to
with wheels and the
making
rapid
that work in a
consumption
little
of
bit.
natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
I have more enough of everything. Okay. So I guess if nothing else... Okay, here's what I guess I should do then in this case. Is I should set up the second concrete over there so I can make even more concrete. Because as you can tell, my build is going to need concrete. I always say constantly that concrete is the most important fucking thing to get set up ASAP. Yeah, okay. Let's start putting all this down, because fuck nature, we don't care about it. I've learned that from humans, that nature is literally worthless and no one cares. Actually just raise the concrete up rather than going down to it. I think I'll just raise it up because it feels easier. exactly, shark. Exactly. See? I knew humans agree. Although then again, I guess shark is a shark, not a human. And I guess without forests, the sharks can rule the world. No, that works. Excuse me. I don't know what's with me tonight. I think that might be why I'm so tense tonight. Maybe I'm starting to fall again. Ugh. Hope not. Okay. I don't need to clear out this much area, but I am because I can. And because, again, the more time I waste, the more concrete gets built up at the end of the day. Now, probably, I guess, like, realistically, the only other bit of this game that, like, doesn't get me, well, and it comes just down to, like, how the game works, is waiting for construction times. What I actually don't understand, honestly, entirely, is why does the pod take an indeterminate amount of time to return? Like, all the early milestones, they are very quick. It'll come back real fast. But then why later on it starts taking forever for it to return? I don't know why. I kind of get to a loose extent. It's kind of like, obviously the parts are more complex and they're working on things to come back and pick up more. But, like, I don't know. It always felt weird that for some unknown reason the, oh, my bad. The pod takes way longer to come back than it should. You would think it's just a trip up, drop off everything, come back down every time. How much do I have here? Oh wow, actually I'm sizably running out. It took me that long to get coal power going. Oh no, it's because I accidentally disconnected it. So now this whole area is only running on biomass power. Ah, I fucked up there. My bad. That's what I mean. That like I'm gonna have to reorganize all the cabling and stuff. We need to know which goes where. Also, actually, hang on. Can I make the priority power switch now? Ooh, if I can make priority power switch now. Kateria, priority power switch. No, I need plastic. Fuck, I need plastic first. I don't need the basic power switch. I don't need programmable. I still, to this day, honestly don't know why programmable exists. The singular reason why you would want this is for sushi belts. But if you're sushi belting, you're already a terrorist. So why the fuck are you even playing this game? This is normal though, right? Oh, it is also pure. Yay! Yeah, that stuttering is so gross. Maybe I need to restart my whole PC or something, but I just don't know why it's stuttering like that. Alright, so I need... Oh, no, low balance. I need another 240. And I need another 2. Yeah. Obviously, the only thing to really worry about is in case industrial base. Other than that, I now finally have steel in production, so I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Got to love it. I'm kind of wondering if at the end of one of these streams I should go back to my current world, or like my currently progressed world, and show y'all how that's going. Alright, so you should be like halfway done. Oh my god, you're not even halfway there. But it doesn't matter, because again, I use copper so little that it doesn't really matter. Because obviously that was the last time I streamed this game, was in that world, and I have since worked a lot more on that world. Let me tell you, that world, well, I wouldn't say it looks night and day different, but it's very obvious that, like, I have made a lot of additions and a lot of enhancements to that world. Not blind still, get that out of my inventory. Get me out. There we go. Difference in doubling my production. LOL. Oh, I have enough for, or the pod's already back to send the, and unlock the Xenobasher. Not that too. Oh, I need way more wire. I didn't see that. One, two, three. I forgot. I think my jetpack isn't until tier or milestone 6. I think it's milestone 6. If I remember correctly. Yeah. All right, even more spacing.
Milestone reached. The Xenobasher is a direct upgrade from the Xenozapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The zapper kind of electrocutes things, the basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly.
I can't
The
afford there to be,
engineer's
oh,
noble
wire.
sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
At least Ada agrees with me. Humans are replaceable. Also, imagine needing a full coil of wire to be able to... Actually, technically it's 500 coils of wire. Actually, that's not really something that's come to my mind. Is that, for all intents and purposes, these are full coils of wire per stat, or like per one. Which would mean that every single one of those is 500 coils of copper. Huh. Thought that really never occurred to me. Alright, so here's what I can do. Oops. Okay. So now I can zoop it on down. I can raise it up. Let's go by 2. I'm only doing this for... God damn it, game. Oh, goddamn, I'm kind of worried. Right there. There's one state we're going 22 McDonald's, Washington. Oh, it is clipping. Damn it. Actually, I don't even know why I did like that. Hang on. That was kind of gross. Hang on. Gotta do more deforesting. Oh, we just gotta do more deforesting, chat. Washington! God, way to prove even more you don't pay attention to anything that I say now. every time you prove me right. God damn it. Rick. For the Washington, or I don't know why, but Oklahoma rings to me. For the most, like, random of reasons. I don't know why. Okay, so now with that, I can then do it like this. Okay. There's a reason why I did that. Don't worry. I know it looks stupid. I know I am stupid, but still. Right there. Okay. Alright. Please. I'm gonna guess that Nam, you're continuing to ignore me because I already said the fucking answer. I don't know why you're just remaining dead silent yet again to claim that you don't ever watch my content. Or to affirm, correctly. You went back, watched the clip, I did say it. Yes! Yes! I did! How? How? Look, okay, now, take your eyes off of my tits and fucking listen, god damn it. Just you got an audio recording of my personal OnlyFans doesn't mean you can just play that constantly. That's not the only sounds that I make, okay? Wait, seriously? Hang on, now you got me thinking. Hang on, because I once visited North Dakota. Alaska has more than North Dakota. Hey, that honestly, I didn't even think about Alaska. I 100% forgot Alaska was a thing. No, I'm not joking. What?
Saffron Levans when?
When I hit 10,000 subscribers. Wait, what? There's more in Alaska than there is. Oh, that's what? What? I mean, I am, but also at the same time, if I hit 10,000 subscribers, that's because I started an OnlyFans. Let's not even kid around. I'm trying to remember because I visited North Dakota. Was it really that empty? I'm like actually thinking now. You're making me try to rethink to see like, did I see anything in North Dakota? Like, I'm like so worried. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't pay attention to shit in the world, but like, what? Like, oh my god. Huh. I'm wondering though now if it's less that that's a stupid thing or like that North Dakota's empty as much as just maybe it's like the North Dakotan people just really don't want to let McDonald's in, you know? I forget which city it was, but there is a city somewhere in the U.S. that literally said that if you are a big corporation that makes X amount of money a year, they literally will not allow you to buy land in their city, in their ordinance, because they're literally that diehard. They're like, we are a small town. We are going to remain a small town. If you make X amount of money, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, how do you think my boobs keep growing bigger? Which is kind of not even a joke, Cat. How do you think they just keep expanding further and further? And as I keep saying, the fat doesn't go anywhere else except for where the fat is not supposed to go. Like, unironically, my body redelegates any and all excess fat up there. Completely. Isn't that discrimination? I have no idea, Shark, like, to what extent they actually enforce that law, but I know for a fact that there was a small city that did that. Also, unironically, that you're literally looking at it. You're literally looking at the proof. Kind of not even joking, because I've said it many times that I low-key based my my model off of myself because I'm so bad at like art and design and stuff that basically I just have to be like, okay, I need to work on like a conceptual design that looks like me so that I can like get an idea of like if I wore a cute top, like how would that work? Like how would that look on a model, etc., etc. And I just went from there. I mean, I know it is kind of normal again. I'm not saying that not, but also in a lot of cases, whenever VTubers say that, they also give themselves like G cups. No. No, they give them more stuff like K cups. They give themselves like K cups, and it's just like, look, I'm proud of the titties, but also, no. Although, to be fair, technically, if I do actually want to earnestly keep up with the idea that I am basing my models off of myself, I do technically have to expand eventually, whether I like it or not. I wonder if there... What? No, there's no real way for me to, like, actually do it naturally. I wonder if there's a way when I commission more models in the future. No, I'd have to figure it out. So, like, I remember that I tried for a little while to try and tie my asset size to a redeem, but to do that I need to be able to asset change. I wonder if I ever figured that out, or if I ever hire a commissioner to manage to do that to my model. If I can let them do that to all of my models, that way I can set a value and just have all of them automatically match that volume. This is the dumbest idea ever, trying to match my model size to my IRL size and its expanding size, but like, I don't know, I keep trying to think of neat gimmicks that are like unique to me, if that makes any sense. But I mean, to be fair, Shark, that's also because they are VTubers, okay? I think the other thing, though, too, to kind of, like, explain it a little better, too, as well as that, you'll obviously notice that my waist is actually rather full, all things considered. Like, if you really look at, like, the aspect ratio between, like, other VTubers and their bust sizes to their waist, they obviously go for the very anime girl super slim down waist, like pencil thin Barbie level waist, where you're really ripping ribs out of your fucking chest to be able to make your waist that damn cinched. Meanwhile, for me, there's some girth there, you know? Like, there actually is some width there to match the booba, if that makes any sense. Again, like I'm saying, is I base this off of myself to be able to look at that and go like, yes, that looks like quote-unquote a normal human body. After all, I was based off of humans, so like, I had to do what I could. Honestly, I could have just gone for like the extremely super slim down look where it makes the boobs look absolutely gargantuan. But at the same time, I was like, I do still want to stick to realism, goddammit. I mean, you don't know what I'm made of, Shark. literally. I am a construct after all. The essence of my construction is classified for a reason. As is my power source. Name a single machine that runs on human fluids, after all. Alright, so now I have way more inventory. I need some over here. I'm not gonna shut down reinforced iron plating just yet because obviously, like, I have most of an inventory, but I still need a lot more, all things considered. I might have to start dumping the screws because that's the one's gonna take the longest to get rid of the backfill for. But yeah, also then there's just the fact that, for all intents and purposes, like I said, it sucks so much for me in that case instance where it's like, I have a very big appetite, both for food and for meat, nudge nudge, and like I said, every single bit of extra calorie and every single extra bit of fat goes up top. It don't go down low, which is the fucking problem. Like, the very big problem when it comes down to me. It's why the misbalance is just there. And why it just will always be so annoying. Also, bitch, fuck you. You know you like my appetite. It's how I down a whole pizza as a midnight snack. And yes, you heard that, as a midnight snack. And I am a good girl. I eat the crust too. Like that literally just goes to show you how much I intake and why they are still growing. Legitimately. Oh my god, so Nam, did a developer just randomly come out and actually say that Bloodborne Remake wasn't? What am I talking about? I can Google this right now. I'm making 200 modular frames. So did a dev actually come out and say this? No fucking way. Bloodborne Remake. Oh, no! Oh, no! I think you guys are mistaken. Is it? I'm pretty sure that was the pitch from Blue Point. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this was the interview with the Blue Point dev that said, like, they pitched it several times, but it never happened. Yeah, so no, the remake was never in the works. It was never in the works. Never, ever, 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 for a singular moment, was Bloodborne actually being remade. There were a lot of times that it was suggested, but it would never actually happen. Blue Point came out and they said on record so many times that, they wanted to remake a PS4 remake? I'm pretty sure they just straight up denied it, period. Okay, so there you go. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. There was never, ever, ever, in any way, shape, or form, a remake was never in the works. This is what I'm saying. You guys think you can catch me off and gaslight me into thinking a fucking Bloodborne remake was ever existing? Motherfuckers, I have been waiting for Bloodborne 2 for 11 years. I have been desperately combing every string of code on the internet to try and see if a Bloodborne remake was in the works. It never existed. Period. And again, Blue went on record to say that yes, they made the pitch. They tried to get Bloodborne remade because Bluepoint, again, were the masters of remakes. They were literally like, if you wanted a game to be remade, not only faithfully, but extremely well, you went to Bluepoint. So because Bluepoint was offering to make a Bloodborne remake, you knew that shit would have been amazing. But From Software and Sony said, nah, for no other reason than fuck all of us, I guess. Also, I'm not too sure, man, but I'm pretty sure From Software doesn't have ownership over whether saying yes or no. I don't believe so. I think Sony does. I think there was a whole mix-up, though. I think there was a whole problem between Sony and From Software when it comes to ownership over Bloodborne. I don't remember what it was, but I know there was a discussion a while back. I think like a year and a half ago. I think it was like a year and a half ago. Someone reported that like they tried to look into From Software to just be like, hey, so like, why haven't you guys made a Bloodborne remake? Like, why haven't you? And then they said that, oh, well, Sony won't let us do it because it has like an exclusivity deal on PlayStation 4 or something like that. And then obviously they went to Sony to ask the question of like, well, why aren't you making a Bloodborne remake? And I think they said something along the lines of like, we need From Software's green light to say it's okay. So it's kind of like, I can't remember. Like I said, this is a while ago when they talked. I think it was for the 10th anniversary. I believe it was for the 10th anniversary of Bloodborne. They did this report because obviously we want a Bloodborne remake or want a Bloodborne 2. But it had something to do with like contractually. I think both companies have to say yes, but at the same time, both companies were under a different impression on why they had to say yes. So neither of them could ever agree to say yes or something like that. It's a whole fucking catastrophe. But that's why pretty much everybody has given up on a Bloodborne remake ever existing. Because like the report came out and it was just like, oh, so Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne 2 would literally just be a complete and utter fucking hodgepodge mess of a fucking like ownership status, essentially speaking. It was weird. I don't remember exactly what the story was. I'll have to try and find it again. But I know that there was a whole like deep dive interview on why the fuck Bloodborne just can't be remade. Or not even it can't be remade, but the odds of it being remade are like almost non-existent because someone fucked something up in the contracts or something. Really good step forward, the former director Hidetaka Miyazaki wanted to be involved, but he was busy at the time of said pitch, and now here we are. Oof. Oof! I would not be amazed if that was the case scenario that I was just rambling on about. That probably was a moment where, like, he did say that, like, he did want to do it, but it had to be, like, Sony had to greenlight or something like that. And just, yeah, here we fucking are. Then they fucking killed Bluepoint for some unknown goddamn reason. Because Sony fucking hates money for God knows what reason. I know, again, trust me, if there was a goddamn Bloodborne remake, I would know of it happening. Unless it got literally announced, like, 2 fucking days. It's something that I've kept my ear on for God knows how long. I have kept feelers out for news on a Bloodborne remake. And every year it's just more and more depressing. And now that Bluepoint's gone, and hearing that Bluepoint were the ones that were pitching a Bloodborne remake, now at this point the idea of a Bloodborne remake, or Bloodborne 2 for that matter, is like
Milestone
pretty much
reached.
completely
After
non-existent
several
at this point.
pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of
Get the
Fixit
hell
and
out of here,
humanity.
you goddamn terrorist. There's a reason Josh is wanted in like 46 different games, alright? How dare you? Meanwhile, ignore the little chaotic mess that I have going on right now. My efficiency right now is non-existent, but I'll get there. I will get there. For now, though, like I said, I have a lot to clean up and I have a lot to do. First things first, I need all of this to drain, which I guess I'll dump some of the screws out right now. How much space do I have in this awesome sink for the time being? Oh, I have a lot because it's already going on the cable. Cool. Okay, so let me dump out an entire casing of screws here. Actually, yeah, just the bottom row. I think the bottom row should be fine of screws. Alright, so that should be able to sit to dump out. I can destroy a lot of this now, so that I can clean that up come Tuesday. Your factor's a tornado like his. Raw, you are asking me to put on a fucking list. You are asking to be put on a goddamn list. How dare you? All you're making me think about is somehow making this game like Arknights and making it so that if you multiplayer with you, all you gotta do is grief all your builds. All your builds will get fucking griefed. There's already plates in there? Oh, there is. Okay, but I have a couple of ingots in here. There you go. Oh, okay, so my plating is still full. Okay, that's fine. I can leave that full for now. After this is all done. And then same thing here. Rods will eventually fill up and get cleaned up there. Okay, cool. So there we go. You're on one. I mean, listen, there's not too late to be a wanted criminal in all international companies or international states. Okay, but I think for the most part, that's a good place to end today. Like I said, I will more than likely have to figure something out on where to move all this stuff. If nothing else, I'll probably leave the game running. Just so it fills up with concrete. Actually, I probably won't, honestly, because I need to do a lot of planning and a lot of numbers, all things considered. Which actually, to be fair, not really. But it'll take time. Is all I'm saying. So I probably won't leave it running, mainly because I'm probably playing Pokemon Fire Red, Monster Hunter Wilds. I still need to practice Arc Tempered Arcveld. By the way, I finally got a sub 20 on Arc Tempered Arcveld. By that I mean it was 19 minutes and 53 seconds. I got the sub 20. Oh, I got the fucking sub 20. I'm still entirely terrified that the challenge quest is gonna come out and say, yeah, do it in 15 minutes. Like, go fuck yourself. Actually, what was the challenge time for Arc Temper Jinda Hot? I think it was 18 minutes. So they better make Arc Temper Arcveld 20 minutes. If they don't make Arc Temper Arcveld 20 minutes, I'm gonna be genuinely mad. If they even make it 19 minutes, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Oh, get up there. Thank you. I'm actually curious now. Hang on. What was the time for Arc Temper Jinda Hot? I'm pretty sure it was 18 minutes. Monster Hunter Wild Arc Temper Jinda Hot Challenge. 18 minutes. So yeah, it was 18 minutes. So yes, I am fully expecting that Arc Tempered Arcveld is gonna be 20 minutes. I could still get a little better, but still. I mean, to be fair, Nam, is that really a good thing? I like getting pounded. That's the goddamn problem. I mean, what? With that being said and done, though, chat, obviously, my base right now looks like a fucking right mess. The only one that's clean at all is copper. That's because copper is such, like, a simple layout that it's very easy to make work. But iron, like I said, I need to let that drain out, and once that drains out, I can make a more appropriate copper factory, and as that goes, things will get better. Like I said, reinforced iron plates, I probably won't be touching reinforced iron plates for a good amount of time, just because I need that full stack of reinforced iron plates. Steel is functioning just fine, I need that to back up. And other than that, I don't need any biomass, because I have enough coal power right now. At absolute worst, what I could try to do is overclock that one, coal node. Actually, I could try overclocking both of these coal nodes. Split off the second one. Don't make a second steel, just make a third set of coal generators, and then have that one be 2 full sets of coal generators. Which, in that case, if I were to do that, it's going to cost me a lot. Like, it's going to cost me a lot. It's going to cost me 8 additional. And then 8 additional there. And 8 additional there. So it's going to cost me a good chunk. It's going to cost me a crap ton of copper sheets. Reinforced iron plates is nothing bad. I have the rotors for it. This is what I mean, that I have the rotors for it. Even if I want to do this expansion, I do have everything that I need. All things considered. The only thing I don't have is modular frames. That's because I just have to set that up eventually. Eventually, I just have to set that up, which is even not that bad because I think I already have assembly blueprints for that. I do have assembly blueprints for modular frames, and obviously I need to make that layout in the first place to make that work. But regardless, with that being said and done, though, chat, thank you all so much for watching. God, I love this game. It's so much fun. It's so good. I can only hope to continue playing it for a little while longer. Like I said, I probably will be doing the follower goal of hunting fatalities with hammer probably next Saturday. At least that's my plan right now, is to do it next Saturday. It'll give me about a week's time to see if I can adjust my build in any way to be functionally good against Fatalis. I'll be honest, I don't think there's really much else I can do. I think the little only thing that I'll be able to do is make my Safi Drake Crusher and just get whatever rules I need for it.
GG, thanks for the stream less than 3.
Fucking less than 3 every time. But yeah, so that is the plan right now, is that next Saturday I will do my 350 follower goal, where I'll be hunting Fatalis again for a full 3 hours, and only fucking hoping that I actually accomplish it that time. Probably won't, but I'll give it a goddamn earnest try. If nothing else, maybe I'll do a couple practice runs before that and see how that goes, but otherwise, yeah, we'll see. We will see. But until then, chat, follow on Twitch, follow me on Blue Sky, subscribe on YouTube as we upload it to YouTube as per goddamn usual. And just one last reminder that the cutout portion of me retelling the tale of my past romance and why I am as traumatized and scarred as I am is now on YouTube. And like I said, I'll probably make a command for it so that if anybody ever asks again of like, what is my love life, I just can hit the command and just say, go watch that video. Just go watch that video and figure it out by yourself, because I've told the story, I think, like 8 different times, but that is like the last time that I've done like in a very dedicated, clean format. But with that being said and done, I love you all. Have a wonderful night, y'all, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday for some more relaxing and Satisfactory. Until then, y'all, have a wonderful night. Bye. Ow, fucking asshole! You know it's true, though. I only deserve suffering. You only prove that. Bye.